everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing the 2025 F1 Hunger Games. And yeah, let's get into who we have today. These are in order of the constructor standings last year. So District 1 is McLaren with Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. District 2 is Ferrari with Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. District 3 is Red Bull Racing with Max Verstappen and Liam Lawson. District 4 is Mercedes with Kimi Antonelli and George Russell. District 5 is Aston Martin with Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll. Then District 6, who did better than I thought they would last year, Alpine with Jack Doohan and Pierre Gasly. District 7, which is Haas, with Ollie Behrman, my favourite, and Esteban Ocon. District 8 is Racing Bulls, with Yuki Tsunoda and Isaac Hadjar. The shortest team on the grid, might I add. District 9 is Williams with Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz. And finally, District 10, we have Sauber with Gabriel Bortoleto and Nico Hülkenberg. And then we have two districts which are basically just reserves. In District 11 we have Valtteri Bottas and Felipe Drugovich. And District 12 we have Franco Colapinto and Richard Verschoor. Now, let's continue. I think I put the death rate to low, to medium, so we'll see how far we'll get, how long it will take. So, as the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Yuki Tsunoda takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Gasly grabs a jar of fishing bait while Hadjar gets fishing gear. Oh, they're gonna go fishing together. The two Frenchmen. We have three Frenchmen now. Bandman runs away from the cornucopia, probably singing along to the bare necessities. Bottas runs away from the cornucopia. Verschoor, Albon and Ocon get into a fight. Ocon triumphantly kills them both. Okay. Two of the people I'm a fan of are out already. Hülkenberg runs away from the cornucopia. Sainz accidentally steps on a landmine. Does he explode? I hope not. Bortoleto finds a bag of explosives. Antonelli runs away from the cornucopia. Lawson runs away from the cornucopia. Doohan and Russell fight for a bag. Doohan gives up and retreats. Okay, that's not something you want to do with Russell. Leclerc runs away from the cornucopia. Stroll runs away from the cornucopia. Verstappen retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Drugovich and Piastri fight for a bag. Piastri gives up and retreats. Hamilton kills Colapinto as he tries to run. Okay. Norris snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Okay, that's the last thing I see Norris grab. Okay, that's the last thing I would see him take. And Alonso gathers as much food as he can. Does he get chorizo with that? Because I love chorizo. The first day. Leclerc and Russell work together for the day. Well, they're besties. Somewhat. They're friends. Alonso camouflages himself in the bushes. Tsunoda defeats Bottas in a fight. Rare. Well, I mean, not rare in 2024. But spares his life. Hadjar discovers a river. Bortoleto searches for a water source. Hamilton receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Maybe that's where Bortoleto needs to go, although his South American buddy got killed by him, so... I think part of Hamilton is from South America. Like, Suriname, I think. Let me know in the comments down below. Stroll receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Antonelli tries to spear fish with a trident. Verstappen attacks Behrman, but he manages to escape, thank goodness. Drugovich kills Ocon with his own weapon. That's gotta sting. Gasly discovers a river. The two Frenchmen both discover rivers. And one of them is dead. Piastri receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Doohan fishes. Probably got fishing gear from Gasly. Lawson discovers a cave. Hulkenberg searches for a water source and Norris is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Already an arena event. Oh. The arena's border begins to rapidly contract. Bortoleto survives, Lawson survives, Drugovich survives. Verstappen pushes Tsunoda into the border while he is not paying attention. That's the story of Yuki's life, okay? He constantly gets screwed over by Red Bull. Even the driver. Oh, Doohan pushes Leclerc into the border while he's not paying attention. Do I get Leo then? Or does his girlfriend get Leo? I think his girlfriend gets Leo. Sad. Piastri pushes Antonelli into the border while he's not paying attention. Goodbye, Kimi. You were loved. Alonso survives. Behrman pushes Gasly into the board while he's not paying attention. I don't want to get too excited about it. Norris survives. Russell is electrocuted by the border. I mean, that's what you get, I think. Hamilton survives. Hadjar survives. Stroll survives. Kind of sad. Not really. Bottas survives and Hulkenberg is electrocuted by the border. The fallen tributes. For sure, Albon, Sainz, their districts 9 and 10 are out already. 9 and 12. Yeah. Ocon, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Antonelli, Gasly, Russell. Oh wait, 4 is also out. Sad. And Hulkenberg. Let's go. Night 1. Hadjar and Lawson threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Goodbye, I guess. Doohan is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Stroll stabs Norris in the back with tridents. I mean, it's kinda... I kinda expected it from Stroll, but not to Norris. Verstappen receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Hamilton, Piastri, Behrman, Bortoleto and Drugovich sleep in shifts. Alonso climbs a tree to rest. How? That man is old. I mean, not in spirit. But like, he's one of the oldest drivers on the grid. Yeah. And Bottas receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Day 2. Bortoleto thinks about home. Behrman diverts Piastri's attention and runs away. Drugovich tends to Hamilton's wounds. Bottas tries to sleep through the entire day. Doohan receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Stroll constructs a shack. Alonso diverts Verstappen's attention and runs away. Good old banter. The fallen tributes Hadjar, Lawson and Norris. I think District 8 is out. Yeah. So 4, 8, 9 and 12 are all gone. How is 11 still going? And 5. It's probably because of Stroll. Yeah. Anyway. Bortoleto attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Behrman convinces Hamilton to snuggle with him. Can I swap with Hamilton, please? Verstappen and Bottas huddle for warmth. Drugovich tries to treat his infection. Piastri cooks his food before putting his fire out. That's cool. Stroll quietly hums. Doohan tries to sing himself to sleep. And Alonso cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Did he fall out of the tree? Yeah. The feast! The feast! Oh no. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons and memoirs from the tributes' families. Verstappen decides not to go to the feast. Doohan decides not to go to the feast. Hamilton kills Bortoleto with a hatchet. Why is Hamilton only going after the South Americans? This feels so wrong. Stroll decides not to go to the feast. Drugovich decides not to go to the feast. Bottas decides not to go to the feast. Piastri and Behrman decide to work together to get more supplies. Behrman is like... In this, Ollie is like the kind one. He's like the one that always tries to help. He's the Rue, you know? If you've ever watched the Hunger Games, Ollie Behrman in this spot is Rue. For real. Day 3. Doohan receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Verstappen diverts Hamilton's attention and runs away. That's fun. Behrman thinks about home. Probably about all the pizzas and pastas he could have right now. Bottas, Piastri and Drugovich hunt for other tributes. Stroll practices his archery. Alonso and Bortoleto are out. Night 3. Piastri tries to treat his infection. Behrman accidentally steps on a landmine. No. Hamilton attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Verstappen attacks Drugovich, but Doohan protects him, killing Verstappen. Okay. Stroll receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, and Bottas is awoken by nightmares. Hamilton, Stroll and Drugovich track down and kill Bottas. I think Drugovich is also Brazilian. So from what happens all the time with Hamilton and South Americans in this, he's kind of like pretending, I think. And Piastri scares Doohan off. An arena event again. No, there are 2 arena events. And it's again the border begins to rapidly contract. Hamilton survives. Drugovich survives. Thinking they could escape, Stroll and Doohan attempt to run through the border together. Do they die in it? But Piastri does survive too, so we'll see. They're gone. Behrman, Verstappen, Bottas, Stroll and Doohan are out. We have 3 left. 3 people left. Oscar Piastri still standing strong for McLaren. Hamilton standing strong for Ferrari. Is that going to happen in real life? Is Lewis Hamilton going to be the golden boy at Ferrari? We'll see. And of course, a reserve is still alive. Hamilton is awoken by nightmares. Piastri attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. And Drogovic bleeds out to untreated injuries. Does this mean that Lewis Hamilton is the winner? According to this simulator, Lewis Hamilton is going to be the 2025 world champion. I can't wait. I mean, Lewis Hamilton does deserve to have his 8th title. And he's going to be doing it with Ferrari. Let me tell you. But we'll see with those cars. When those cars are going to be coming. When is that again? When is it? 2025 F1 car reveal. February 19th. On what day is that? February 19th. Wednesday. Okay, well, if it's in the evening, I will do a watch along for that. If not, then you'll hear me talk about it. Let's proceed. So the placements. For sure is last. It's done so confusingly. Like, winner, 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place, 6th place, 3rd place, 3rd place, 4th, 5th, 6th, 3rd. What? And this is a summary. Wow. Only 2 days with no deaths. Wow. Yeah. Well, there you have it. Let's see if this simulator is right for once. Let's see if Lewis Hamilton is going to be the FIA Formula 1 2025 World Champion. I will do monthly after talks again. Yeah. We'll see. And also, this is basically the district placements is going to tell us where every team is going to be. So, Ferrari first, and then, because we had the reserves, then McLaren, Alpine. I doubt that. Then we have Aston Martin, Red Bull. Well, Aston Martin it might, because you know they're gonna have the top man at Red Bull now. Yeah, Red Bull then in 5th. Then in 6th place we have Haas. I'll be up for that. In 8th place we'll then have the future Audi. I forgot the name. Then the Racing Bulls. Then Thingy-Bob, Mercedes, and Williams is going to be last. Sainz is going to be like, I wish I now signed. Sainz is then going to think like, I wish I signed for Alpine. Well, imagine if that is the case. Yeah. So wait. Oh yeah, right. That doesn't work. Let me open a notes pad real quick. Oop. Ideas. So we have the first team. We have Ferrari. And second team, we have. Oop. That is not what I wanted to do. Then we have McLaren. 3 is Alpine. 4 would be Aston. 5 would be Red Bull. I said enter. 6 would be Haas. 7 would then be Sauber. 8 would then be District 8. What was that? Oh yeah, RB. 9 would be Mercedes, and 10 Williams. Imagine that, right? Imagine if that is the 2025 constructors standings. Wow. And then if we think away those 4 drivers that aren't that are the reserves, we would have first Hamilton, second Piastri, third Doohan. Wow. Fourth we'll have Stroll. Don't see that happening at all. Now we have, yeah, I'm doing it correct. Verstappen. In 6th we'll have Ollie. Then we have Bortoletto. 8th we'll have Alonso. In 9th we'll have Norris. In 10th place we'll have Lawson. Wow. Now we'll have Hajar. And then Hulkenberg. Ooh, that's a terrible typo. Russell. Then Gasly. Then Antonelli. Then Leclerc. Hamilton's going to be carrying this teammate. Then Tsunoda. Con. Imagine that, right? Imagine this being the results. I mean, Ollie's going to have one hell of a season. Same for Doohan and Bortoletto. Antonelli's going to have a shit season. Hajar and Lawson are going to be like, I'm trying. Well, Lawson's going to have a shit season. Hajar's going to be like, wow, I'm ahead of Yuki. Although I don't see Stroll ending up that high. I will see Alonso ending up at that point. But yeah, I'll be paying good money if I'm willing to pay good money if for Hamilton to win this year. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please hit the like button and also consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any other video. But that's it from me for now, and I shall see you guys in another video. Bye!